Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Sorry I've been MIA. I haven't posted videos in a couple weeks. I have been just like super busy, and then over the Easter weekend I ended up having to go out of town really quickly, so I haven't been able to film like I wanted. But I want to start off today with a MAC haul. I kind of have some new things I want to share with you guys. Actually, it's quite a bit, so I'm pretty excited about it, so let's just jump into it. I want to start first with the new In Extreme Dimension blushes. These released not too long ago, so I'm really excited. They are permanent, so you can get your hands on these at any point in time. They retail for $28 each, and I have 5 different colors to share with you guys. So let's start with this one. This one is called Cheeky Bits. Let me let it focus. Gorgeous color. Let me give you a swatchy swatch of this baby. I mean, these are really smooth and pigmented and pretty. I'm very, very impressed. I am a big fan of this formula, which I think a lot of people are. So this color, Cheeky Bits, is a really pretty kind of corally orange, perfect for spring and summer. The texture of Extreme Dimension is just really, really creamy and smooth. You really don't get any fallout with this type of a product, which is why I love it so much. So next up I have, this one is called Rosy Cheeks. We are. This one is a really bright, like blue-based fuchsia. It is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see from the pattern on there, I have been digging into these quite a bit. I've been wearing them ever since I got them. Let's give you, just look at this finger swatch. I mean, the color payoff is ridiculous, and that's just one little swirl in the pan with my finger. I love these. They are my new favorites. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, gorgeous. Next up we have, this is a really soft pink. This one's called Into the Pink. This I think I'll be using not only as a blush, but a blush topper and even a really soft, pretty pink highlight. This will be gorgeous on like light to medium skin tones, deeper skin tones. This would be a really pretty highlight shade. Let me give you a swatch of this baby. I can't get over the creamy texture, how bold and beautiful these are. I mean, keep in mind, I would say use a soft hand with these because that pigmentation, that color can get away from you. So be careful with them. Kind of move a little bit, make sure that's focusing on those swatches for you guys. So those are the first 3 right there. So on the bottom, we have Cheeky Bits. In the middle, we have Rosy Cheeks. And then on the top, we have Into the Pink. Gorgeous. Next up, we have Wrapped Candy. This is a gorgeous purple. I mean, look at this. Have mercy, I love it. I have been using this on clients. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that. Ugh. I'm gonna have to end up buying all 12 shades. Like, I tried to hold myself back and I only bought 5, but I'm feeling the need to go back for more and have all of them. That is Wrapped Candy. So flipping stunning. And last but not least, this one is called Hushed Tone. This is a very neutral one, which is why I picked it up, because since I really picked up such bold and bright colors, I said, let me get something a little slightly more toned down. We shall see. I've worn this one, I think, once so far. And it is more neutral than the others, as you can see. Really, really pretty. You can pair this one with a lot of your bold lipsticks. All right, and Hushed Tone right here. They're so pretty. Ugh. It's definitely worth getting your hands on some of these. Go check out the collection. Like I said, 12 shades to choose from. Beautiful. And then next up, I have all 3 of the new highlighters. Now, the Oh Darling highlight, when that released with the Magic of the Night collection, a holiday collection from MAC a couple years ago, I was able to get my hands on it then. So I have the original Oh Darling, which is why my packaging looks like this. And it's kind of beat to death because I'm obsessed with this thing, as you can see. All the writing, all the pretty design, all gone. But I'm gonna swatch it for you anyway because Oh Darling is now permanent. And so everyone can get their hands on it at any point in time. I mean, and this is why everybody went crazy over it. It's like one of the prettiest highlights of all time. I'm trying to move so it really focuses on the product and not my face. There we go. I mean, have mercy. Oh Darling is just like freaking everything. I use it in her tear duct, like everywhere. I use it for shadow, for highlight. Looks good everywhere. This next one is called Superb. Let's pop this open. So this one is Superb, gorgeous. I love it. Wait till you see a swatchy swatch of this baby. I mean, look at this highlight. It's almost has like a slight taupiness to it. I mean, it's not a champagne highlight, it's not gold, it's something altogether different, and it's freaking incredible. Look at that, it looks like liquid metal. Have mercy, love it. I mean, there we go. Beautiful. And then we have one more highlight. All right, let's get to the last one here. And this one is called Glow With It. It's a really rich, deep bronzy type of glow. Like this, oh, so pretty. This would be gorgeous as a blush topper as well, or even to bronze your skin, believe it or not. Beautiful for a nice summer glow. This is one of those things you want to take with you on vacation to warm up your skin. Okay, hold on guys. Phone is buzzing, sorry. Okay. Now let me give it a swatchy swatch. And there it is right on top. So on the bottom, Oh Darling, in the middle, Superb, and on top, Glow With It. Gorgeous new highlighters. Those are 33 each and the blushes are 28. So pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, next up, let's get to a new foundation that was just released by MAC. It's called Next to Nothing Face Color. I chose the shade Medium Dark, so this is what the bottle looks like. Amazing, amazing product. It's kind of like a filter in a bottle. Now this is gonna be sheer coverage, so for those of you who really, like your skin, you want that more runway, fresh type of look where your freckles still show through and things like that, you're gonna really enjoy this foundation because of that sheer coverage. It is not buildable to full coverage because it's not meant to be. It's meant to be just that, like that sheer wash of color that really filters the skin and looks beautiful in pictures, beautiful on runway work and things like that. So this I'm super excited about. I'm gonna pump a little bit out on my hand. Sorry, my bottle is brand new, so I really gotta get it going. I've been using it at work. So this is the shade that I have. This is Medium Dark. And this has a very balm-like feel to it, but it really does melt into the skin quite nicely. And when you're applying this, you wanna use, there is a special brush that released with it. So this is the 141S. Just a really amazing brush. It's really soft and like densely packed and it's nice and pinched. Now what this brush is gonna do, it's really gonna help you really press that balm into the skin and make it melt into your skin, because that's what you really want to do. You either want to apply this with a sponge or with a really nice brush that's soft yet dense, so you can really melt that product into your skin. And that's what it looks like. Yet again, that's Medium Dark. Really, really pretty. The consistency is really nice. You really want to just blend it and not buff it. It's not one of those things where you really want to harshly buff it into your skin to build up coverage. You want to let the product actually be what it is, and that is more of like a beautiful like tinted balm. So I also have the Next to Nothing face powder, which I'm super excited about. To me, like this, I love my mineralized skin finish in Medium Dark, and this powder right here, I'm kind of feeling like I'm getting a little bit obsessed with this powder right here because of the finish that it gives and just the texture and the consistency of it, how smooth it is. Like you can't, it's hard for me to explain it. You really would have to like feel it for yourself. The way this powder feels, the way it melts into your skin. I mean, you can see how it's melted just from me rubbing my finger. The way it melts, it feels amazing. It looks amazing. It's gonna give you such a beautiful, just runway glow to the skin. Just if you stop by a MAC counter, ask for a sample of the Next to Nothing face color. You will not be disappointed. Just go for it. It's beautiful. So let's see what else I have to show you guys. Yes, we got to get into some lipsticks. Of course, I can't go to MAC without buying lipsticks because, like I always say, nothing makes a girl feel better than a fresh tube of lipstick. So I have 6 fresh tubes of lipstick. All right, so first up we have a really pretty summer staple color. This is Chatterbox. It is a gorgeous corally pink shade. Let me get a swatchy of this on the back of my hand here. It is an amplified finish, which is really creamy and beautiful. Look at that. Doesn't that like say summer? That is such a pretty summer color. Gorgeous. Chatterbox right there. So all these lipsticks, of course, are $17 each. And so next up, this is one lipstick that I actually received in my gratis from the Metallic collection. This is the shade Pale Rose. It is absolutely gorgeous. Give a swatchy swatch of Pale Rose right there. Super pretty. So Chatterbox and then Pale Rose. Now Pale Rose is, that is limited edition. The metallic lipsticks are not permanent. So if you want one of those, stop by and get that, you know, pretty quick if you want to get your hands on that. This is another metallic finish. This is in the shade Pearly one. Now what really made me get this lipstick is when I was at the MAC store talking with one of my friends. He actually took this lipstick and used it as a cheek highlight on a customer, and I almost fell out. I was like, give me that lipstick right now. I'm so doing that when I get home. He's such an amazing, talented artist. You know who you are. I gotta give you a shout out, honey. So there's Pearly one right on top. If you own this lipstick, try it as a cheekbone highlight. It will just, it will change you. Gorgeous. Okay. Next up we have this. It's another core color. I just needed a fresh tube, so I figured I'd show it. This is the shade Fresh Brew. This is a luster finish. It's one of those lipsticks that you kind of just keep in your purse. It works great as a balm because it's really hydrating. It's got really soft color payoff. It's right there on top. It's very close to my own skin tone, which is why I like it so much. Because it's one of those lipsticks I don't even have to think about, especially with a very heavy smoky eye. You can pop some Fresh Brew on the lips and it looks amazing. All right, let's see what else we have here. So next up is another luster finish. I have been a little bit obsessed with lusters lately because my lips have been so dry. So this is the shade Pretty Please. It's a super duper soft pink that's very iridescent. It looks great on top of so many different lip liners. I love wearing this with like Soar and Whirl and even like Morning Coffee, which is one of my favorite lip liners of all time. So there's Pretty Please right there. It's just a really soft iridescent pink. So, so pretty. Very comfortable on the lips, very hydrating. Do I have room for one more swatch? We'll make room. Okay, so last but not least, I actually have a glaze for you guys. Right here. It's a soft, like peachy nude. It's called Hue. So those glaze finishes, they're gonna be, I would say it's a little bit heavier. It's a little bit thicker formula than a luster finish. It's like really the only way I can describe it. Okay, so here is Hue. Let me give you a swatchy swatch. I'll do it on this side. So there is Hue right there. There we go. Now you can see it. It's a really pretty neutral, another one of those lipsticks that you can kind of toss in your purse and wear on the go and not have to worry too much about being super precise. Great for summer. Really, really pretty and comfortable on the lips. Nice hydration to those. So that is it for my huge MAC haul, you guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me for this video. I truly hope these swatches were helpful. And like I said, stop by your local MAC counter and request a sample of the Next to Nothing face color. You won't be disappointed. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. I'll see you in my next video. You take care.